Thank you. Well, Goldman Sachs is warning investors that the VIX index, the fear gauge, may not be reflecting just how volatile the market really is. The VIX right now, let's take a look at it. We're at 1472. Okay, so 13, 14, we've kind of been there for a few sessions. But Goldman analysts are saying this should be 18 or higher. Our closer not worried about that. Let's bring in Greg Luken. He is the founder and president of Luken Investment Analytics. You know, we never kind of dig too much into the VIX index, if you will, but because it's been pretty flat, that 13, 14 mark. But you're saying what?
Well, we're saying that we think this blow-off in the markets, the sell-off since the end of January has actually been really healthy. It's shaken a lot of loose hands out of the market, and we've continued to see the large-cap growth stocks lead this market.
Let's look at your checklist. You've got some sectors on your investment checklist. I want to bring this up to our viewers and show them. Master limited partnerships is one of the things that you talk about. Business development companies, commodities, tech stocks, emerging markets. I mean, you've got a pretty good little pick here, if you will, a list of picks. Go through these and tell us why.
Sure. Well, let's start with the first couple that you mentioned. They don't get a lot of airplay. BDCs, business development companies, and master limited partnerships have really taken it on the chin. They have been really beat up and look like those are starting to turn. Commodities, broad-based commodity funds, and we particularly like PDBC, which doesn't generate a K1 and make your taxes more complicated. It generates a 1099. But that has a large emphasis on energy. About 55% is in energy. The rest is divided into industrial metals like aluminum, and precious metals like gold, and agriculture like wheat. Real
quick, and I like the emerging markets play, but really quick, I do want to say, you're saying that we should be avoiding high-quality bonds. I think that's interesting. Small-cap stocks, and value stocks. You'd rather have growth over value. You've got about 10 seconds.
Absolutely. Growth has outperformed value in the large cap area for the last 1, 3, 5, and 10 years. We think, despite today where it underperformed, we think growth will continue to outperform value, and that's the place to focus.
All right, Greg Luken, thank you so much for that. The bells are ringing. Not a lot of smiles, though. We are looking at a Dow that's 24,706. We are at session lows. That's it for me. David and Melissa, take it now.
Thank you so much. The party coming to an end, at least for now. The Dow snapping an 8-day winning streak, ending the day down. It looks like it's going to be down about 192 points. It's been worse today, but it ain't pretty. The S&P and NASDAQ following the Dow into the red. Hi, everybody. I'm David Asman.
And I'm Melissa Francis. This is After the Bell. We have more on the big market movers, but first, here's what else we are covering during this very busy hour ahead. Violent clashes continuing between Palestinians and Israeli troops. The UN Security Council holding an emergency meeting on the situation this afternoon. U.S. Ambassador Nikki Haley calling out Hamas for fueling the unrest. She had a few choice words for the members of the council